One of the hardest things to help people with is people who say "I know," and on Facebook, how do you trust people when the world is saying they know stuff? So I've had a chat to quite a few people who are my friends on Facebook, and then I've had a chat to them about the academy, and they put all these posts up, and it seems like they're very, very wise. And then I have a chat to them about what's going on in their life, and they're nothing like what their posts are like. So how do you trust people who say they know something when they may not? Well, knowing something in your life, you don't have to sprout it out to the rooftops and tell everyone how much you know. Okay, that's for other people to decide. And I'll give you an idea around this. A lot of people know conceptually, they don't know actually. And what I mean by this is that people understand what they need to do to get their lives in order, or they know the concepts of spirituality and development. They know. They're not living it though. And so there's a really important thing. Wisdom is the truth of living what you know, rather than talking about it and sprouting off your abilities. There are people that I've met along this journey that I know on Facebook in groups, and they post all this stuff, and then I hear their honesty in other pages, and it's nothing like what they post. And this is really, really common in life. So how do you actually share of yourself with a sense of knowledge, trust, so someone can trust you without putting yourself out as the absolute expert and gifted human in this world? How do you do it? Right? There's a new form of leadership that needs to come in. There's quite a few people that I know who do this really, really well, and they post other people's wins. They share information, and they give information. One of the things that they do is they actually are more vulnerable with the world, and they let people know that they're going through stuff like we all do. They're not spouting off that they're the expert all the time. And I think when you're a person who is growing, the most important thing I want to hand to you is let go of the I know scenario and focus on the growth scenario. And the growth scenario is a consistency of being on your L plates, learning and growing as you go. Now, I've got lots of experience. I've worked with people since 1998, and I've had a sixth sense with people for a long time. You know, one thing I've figured out is I don't know everything, and what I do that may be a little bit different is every time I focus on a session with someone, I actually focus on letting go of what I know. I use a knowing technique, which is actually letting go of what I know so I can find something new in every situation that I'm spending time in. So what that does is it creates an exponential curve of growth, because you're not sitting in all the stuff that you actually know from your experience. You're letting go of the things that you know so you can build a bright future. So I quite often do things that are not in my wheelhouse. I'm learning karate, and you start becoming a learner at karate when you get to black belt, and I am a yellow belt right now, so not very good at it. And also I've got someone helping my business in an area where I don't really know much, so I'm getting some help in particular spaces that are really going to help my business grow. And so let go of the I know and focus on letting yourself and giving yourself permission to not know everything, because that is where true humility sits. It also is where the greatest growth in your world sits. Hopefully this helps. Having a good day.